Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's video, let us discuss weighted index number. Okay, already in my last two lectures I have explained you what is index number, methods of index number, simple aggregate method and simple average method. So link of those videos you will find in the description box. So without wasting time, let's start the lecture. So first of all, there are two methods of index number. First is unweighted and second is weighted index number. In today's lecture we are going to talk about weighted index number. Okay, so under weighted index number there are more two types. Okay, we are going to talk about first method and in next lecture we are going to talk about the second method. Okay, so under weighted index number, the first method is weighted aggregate method. This is the important method. Okay, weighted aggregate method is important method in index number. Under this method, under weighted aggregate method, there are three methods. Okay, so first method is Laspeyres index number, second is Pasch's index number, third is Fisher's index number. Fisher's index number is also called as idle method or Fisher's idle method. These three index number, Laspeyres, Pasch's and Fisher's index number is very important, okay, in your syllabus. So to find Laspeyres index number, formula is given on the board. First, if you want to find price index number by Laspeyres index number, okay, if you want to find price index number by using Laspeyres method, so formula is P01, okay, P01 is equals to summation of P1 Q0 divided by summation of P0 Q0 multiply by 100. Okay, if you want to find price index number by using Laspeyres method, then you are going to use this formula. If you want to find quantity index number by using Laspeyres method, so the formula for quantity index number is Q01. Okay, Q01 is equals to summation of Q1, that is quantity of current year, P0 means price of base year divided by summation of Q0 quantity of base year and price of base year, okay, multiply by 100. Okay, so I will repeat the formula again. For price index number, P0 is equals to summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 multiply by 100. For quantity index number, Q01 is equals to summation of Q1 P0 divided by summation of Q0 P0 multiply by 100. Now how to read all these formulas, okay? How to read Laspeyres, Pasch's and Fisher's formula, the explanation is given here. P01 stands for price index number, Q01 stands for quantity index number, P1 stands for price current year price, Q1 stands for price current year quantity, P0 stands for base year price, Q0 stands for base year quantity. As I said earlier that base year means the previous year, current year means the current year. Okay, so for example, suppose 2020 and 2021. So 2021 is the base year, 2020 is the base year and 2021 is the current year. Okay, previous year will be called as base year and it is denoted as 0. Current year is denoted as 1. Okay, now let's move to the next method, that is Pasch's index number, and formula to find price index number by Pasch's index number is P01 is equals to summation of P1 Q1. Okay, see there is difference between Laspeyres and Pasch's. Okay, for price index number as well as for quantity also. Do not get confused. For Laspeyres P1 Q0 is there. For Passius, P0 is equals to summation of P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q0 multiply Q1 multiply by 0. Okay, I will repeat again. Price index number by Passius index number or Passius index method, P01 is equals to summation of P1 Q1 divided by summation of P0 Q1 multiply by 100. Okay, for quantity index number by Passius method, Q01, okay, is equals to summation of Q1 P1 summation of Q0 P1 multiply by 100. Okay, summation of P1 Q1 summation of Q1 P1 summation divided by summation of Q0 P1 multiply by 100. Okay, so this is the formula to find price as well as index number, quantity index number by Passius method. Okay, next method is Fisher's method. Okay, Fisher's method is also called as idle method. This is the simplest to understand, very easy to understand this Fisher's index number, because Fisher, okay, Fisher, he has given the formula to find the index number. He has just used the product of Laspeyres as well as Passius method, and he has put the product of Laspeyres and Passius formula under square root. Okay, so Fisher is defined as, okay, as a positive square root of product of Laspeyres and Passius. Okay, so formula of Fisher's index number is P01 is equals to product of Laspeyres. Okay, product of Laspeyres means P01 Laspeyres multiply by P01 Passius, and under the square root is there. Okay, so if we simplify this, summation of P1 Q0 divided by summation of P0 Q0 multiply summation of P1 Q1 divided by summation of P0 Q1 and whole under the square root. So these are the three methods under weighted aggregate method, and this is very important: Laspeyres, Passius and Fisher's. So note down the formula, and next we'll see the examples of Laspeyres, Passius and Fisher's index number, how to calculate or how to find Laspeyres, Passius and Fisher's index number. By the time, note down all the formulas in your notebook. Okay. Okay, so now we'll move to the example of Laspeyres, Passius and Fisher's method. Okay, we have studied the formulas of each method, Laspeyres, Passius and Fisher's. So now we are going to see the example of these three methods. So calculate price index number. Okay, they have in this example they have said that calculate price index number for the following data for the year 2019, taking 2018 as base year. Okay, calculate price index number. Calculate price index number for the following data for the year 2019. For the year 2019, taking 2018 as what? As a base year. So ultimately 2019 will become what? Current year. Okay, using the following method. So we are going to use by using the following method: Laspeyres method, Passius method, Fisher's method. So by using all the three methods, we have to calculate price index number, and each method is having the different formula. Okay, so this is the data. In this data, commodity A, B, C, D is there. Year 2018, year 2019. So year 2018, the prices are given here, quantities are given here, then year 2019 is having price, along with the price there is quantity also. Okay, so 2018 is what? Base year. So price of 2018 will be denoted as P0, quantity of 2018 will be denoted as Q0. Okay, and prices of 2019 will be denoted as P1 because current year, and quantity will be denoted as Q1. Okay, so by using the three methods, Laspers, Pashas and Fisher's method, we are going to calculate the price index number. Okay, now as you all know, the formula for Laspers, Pashas and Fisher's for price index number is given. Okay, now simplest way to understand how to calculate the Laspers, Pashas and Fisher's method. Now remember the formulas. Okay, summation of P1 Q1. Okay, means summation of P1 Q1, that means the total of P1 and Q1 Q0. Okay, and summation of P0 Q0. Okay, as per the formula we are going to prepare the table. Okay, now commodities as it is. Now P0 means what? Prices in the 2018. Q0 means what? Quantity of 2018. P1 prices of the current year 2019. Q1 prices quantity of 2019. Okay, now Q0 P0 Q0 I have prepared as per the formulas. Okay, so next, after making these four columns P0 Q0 P1 Q1, prepare P0 Q0. Okay, next P1 Q1 P0 Q1 P1 Q0. Okay, in total you have to prepare 9. 1 for commodities, P0 Q0 P1 Q1 P0 Q0 P1 Q1 P0 Q1 and P1 Q0. Okay, so prepare the table in this format. Now write all the values. Okay, all the values of P0, that is price of the 2018. So commodity A is having 20 in the year 2018. Okay, 20, 50, 40, 20. Okay, next P0 quantity, write 18, 10, 15, 20. Clear? Okay, next P1 40, 60, 50, 20. Okay, then Q1 6, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so write all the prices of base year, quantity of base year, then P1 prices of current year and quantity of the current year. Okay, quantity of the current year. Note down. Now next what you have to do, next column or column is what? P0 Q0. Okay, now what you have to do, look carefully. P0 Q0. Now where is P0? Here is P0, and where is Q0? Here. So what you have to do, multiply P0 by Q0. Okay, multiply P0 by Q0, that means 20 multiply by 8. What answer you get? 20 multiply by 8, you get 160. Okay, so how to find P0 Q0? You have to multiply 20 into 8. Answer right in P0 Q0 column. Okay, so 20 into 8 you get 160. Clear? Next is what? Multiply for B commodity, multiply 5 into 10. You have to multiply this. 5 into 10, what you get? 500. Okay, then next 40 into 50. 40 into 50, answer is 600. Okay, next 20 into 20. 20 into 20 you get 400. Okay, now do the total of all this. That means summation of, we will get summation of P0 Q0 as per Laspers. Okay, so summation of P0 Q0 will be what? Total 160 plus 500 plus 600 plus 400, you get 1660. This is what summation of the column P0 Q0. Okay, next column is what? P1 Q1. Okay, now where is P1 Q1? Okay, so this multiply P1 by Q1. Okay, so 40 into 6, write the answer there. 40 into 6, 240. Okay, then 60 into 5, 60 into 5, 300. 50 into 10, 50 into 10, 500. 20 into 50, 300. Okay, so P1 Q1. So how I have got 240? By multiplying 40 into 6, I get 240. 60 into 5, I have got 300. 50 into 10, I have got 500. 20 into 15, 300. Now total this all, add all the values, 240 plus 300 plus 500 plus 300. So you get 1340. Okay, 1340. Now next P0 Q1. Okay, same. Where is P0? Here. Where is Q1? This side. So multiply P0. Okay, P0 by Q1. That means 20 multiply by 6. 20 multiply by 6. That is P0. Price of the base year multiply by the quantity of the current year. Okay, so 20 into 6, the answer you get 120. 50 into 5. 50 into 5, the answer you get 250. 40 into 10, 400. Then next is 20 into 15. 20 into 15, so answer is 300. Okay, so now total the P0 Q1, 120, 250, 400, 300. Okay, so answer you get 1070. Okay, now next last column is what? P1 Q0. Where is P1? Here. Where is Q0? This side. So multiply P1 by Q0. So 40 multiply by 8. 40 multiply by 8, you get the answer 320. Okay, 320. Write down there. Next is what? 60 into 10. So answer is 600. P1 Q0. 5 means 50 into 15, you get 750. Okay, then next is what? 20 into 20, 400. Okay, 400. Now make the total. 320 plus 600 plus 750 plus 400. So you get the answer 2070. Okay, this means what? Summation of this row, summation of P0 Q0 is 1660. Summation of P1 Q1 is 13400. Summation of P0 Q1 is 1070, and summation of P1 Q0 is 2070. Okay, 2070. Okay, now we have got all the total of P0 Q0 Q1 P1 Q1 P0 Q1 P1 Q0. Okay, now put the formulas of the methods Laspers, Pashers and Fishers. Now Laspers formula is what? P0 is equals to summation of P1 Q0 divided by summation of P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. So where is the summation of P1 Q0? So P1, where is P1 Q0? Okay, this one. Summation of P1 Q0. What is the total of P0? P1 Q0? Total is 2070 divided by summation of P0 Q0. Okay, where is P0 Q0? So total is 1660 multiplied by 100. Okay, so divide 2070 by 1660, multiply it by 100. What answer you get? You get 124.69.88. Okay, so this is the answer you get for last pair. Okay, 124.6988 for last pairs. Now for Paschers formula is summation of P1 Q1 divided by summation of P0 Q1 multiply by 100. So where is the total of P1 Q1? Okay, this. So 1340 divided by total of P0 Q1. So total of P0 Q1 is here 1070, multiply it by 100. 1070 multiply it by 100. Okay, so I divided and multiply it by 100. Answer you get 125.2334. Okay, so last pairs we have got, Paschers we have got. Now we'll move to Fishers. Okay, now Fisher is what? The product of last pairs and Paschers and whole under the square root. Okay, so now we have got the answer of last pairs as well as Paschers. So put the answer of last pairs 124.6988, multiply it by Paschers answer 125.2334 and put it under the square root. Okay, so multiply this two and then find the square root of the product, whatever answer you get. So the final answer you get is 124.9659. Okay, this is the answer for Fisher. So first of all, see, whatever answer you get for last pairs and Paschers, put the answer in the square root, multiply it and then find the square root. Okay, then you will get the answer 124.9659. Okay, so in this way you have to find the last pairs, Paschers and Fishers. Just remember the formula and as per the formula prepare the columns and then multiply it. Okay, P0 Q0 means you have to multiply P0 and Q0 value. Then P1 Q1 means what? You will multiply the P1 and Q1 value. Okay, then P0 and same for P0 Q1 and P1 Q0. Okay, and then whatever total you will get as per the formula, put the values and find the answer. Okay, so for last pairs is 124.6988, for Pascher is 125.2334 and for Fisher 124.9659. Okay, so I hope you have understood how to find last pair, Pascher's and Fisher's method. This is very important, okay, in your syllabus. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share the video, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification.